2, 1, and live. Good luck.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's webinar. And we would like to present our university, People's Friendship University of Russia. And firstly, we would like to start with presentation of our university. We will talk about our university, about programs that we have, about educational opportunities of our university. So now I hope we will start with our presentation. And firstly, I would like to say that we have a lot of institutes, we have a lot of and there you can choose any area of study you want. So now on the screen, we will see our presentation and we will talk more in more detailed way about our university.
Unfortunately, two first slides are broken, so let's start with the third one.
I think Anastasia just lost her connection. So anyone else would like to take over?
Okay, 1 second. Let me just substitute Anastasia. Maybe we will restore our connection. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nikolai Yagodko. I'm the executive secretary of selection committee of the Faculty of Social and Social Science and Humanities. I will tell you like general information about our university, and then I will introduce my faculty first. People's Friendship University of Russia, it's the well-known university. We have many different faculties, academies. Here on the slide, you can see our biggest departments. It's Academy of Engineering, Institute of Medicine, Institute of Foreign Languages, Institute of Law, Institute of World Economy and Business, Institute of Biochemical Technology and Nanotechnology, Agrarian and Technological Institute, Academic and Research Institute of Gravitation and Cosmology, Institute of Space Technologies, Institute of Hospitality, Business and Tourism, Academic and Research Institute of Comparative Educational Policy. And it's just general information. It's as you can see, our university has many different structural divisions. And now I will tell you more information about my faculty. It's a faculty of Humanities and Social Science. 1 second, I will change the slide. Well, I'm sorry for these technical issues, but it's 1 second. Could you see the slides and presentation? Is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I will keep on moving. As I already mentioned, we have many different faculties, and now I will represent my faculty of Humanities and Social Science. It's rather young faculty in our university, but it's now well known all around the world, and our alumni live in almost all countries around the world. The faculty was founded on June 28th in 1996 as a result of the reorganization of the Faculty of History and Philology. Today we have 15 departments which train specialists in 8 areas. It's philosophy, sociology, history, political science, arts and humanities, international relations, foreign regional studies, and public administration. Dean of our faculty is Professor, Doctor of Philosophy, Mr. Vladimir Tsvik. Now a few words about today's situation. Today our faculty, it's is more than 2,400 students from 87 countries all over the world. We have more than 40 foreign partner universities, which with them we have joint programs. Also, we have 11 postgraduate specialities, 59 higher education programs, and 4 dissertation councils. This information will be interesting if you would like to make your PhD at our university. We have different international accreditation of our educational programs. Our teachers and professors are using innovative forms of conducting classes like brainstorming, solving of different cases, organized training in different governmental, commercial structures, and so on. We also have our own sociological office, and our students are able to make the international survey without leaving the university, because we have representatives of almost all countries in the world, of all continents. And if you need to make a survey, you just come to our university, and here you will have the representation of different regions of the world. At our faculty, we always organize international conferences, open lectures, and master classes with the participation of professors from our partner university, and I hope also we will deepen our cooperation with Turkey partners. The faculty today, it's the highly professional faculty and administration staff. We have 231 people, including 24 academicians, 71 professors and doctors of science, 122 associate professors, and candidates of science, PhD. And these are not just scientists, but the elite of the Russian society, theorists and practitioners that are well known not only in the country, but across the world. The large number of publications, it's more than 300 per year in Russian and other languages of the world. Participation in international conference, teaching experience is foreign universities, because many faculty work at the Academy of Science, different ministry, and it's all the face of our faculty. Now a few words about international activity. Our faculty work with more than 500 foreign students and graduate students. We have international scientific relations with more than 40 universities. And on this slide, you can see our partners from different parts of the world, like Catholic University of USA, Carleton University, Canada, University of Paris 8, Paris 3, University of Bordeaux, Bremen, Potsdam, Twente, and other part of the world. More than 100 undergraduate and graduate students, more than 50 faculty teachers go to language and scientific internships in various countries annually. On this slide, you can see all the bachelor's program which we have at our faculty. The most numerous and popular program, it's international relationships. There are the number of students per year, it's more than 200 students. We start studying at this program every year. This second program is foreign regional studies. At this program includes 3 profiles. It's Arab East, politics, economics, law. It's China, politics, economics, law, and Russia and adjacent regions. The next program is history, public administration, arts and humanities, sociology, political science, and philosophy. Now I would like to say just a few words about each of this program. The first is arts and humanities, and most graduates of this program, they are high professionals and in the field of art management. They can work in museum, they can work in theater, concert hall, organize different auctions, and so on. We also have the joint master program with the University of Balearic Islands of Spain. The next program is public administration. I also work at this department. I I'm the senior lecturer at this department, and our graduates work in different branches of power, in legislative, in judicial, in executive boards, and they know the basic laws, not only of Russia, but of different countries, and they make their career in public structures, in public policy, and in different ministries and in parliament, local governments. So the graduates of this program are professionals in administration. The next program is political science. Political scientists are experts who reasonably interpret events in the state. In the master's program, students acquire the experience in cooperation with various political forces, political institutions, processes, and technologies, political problems of the globalization world. We have the joint program with our Chinese partner, RUDN University, and also the graduates of this program, they found the employment after finishing this program. And as you know, the politics now, especially the international politics, is the very interesting field, and that's why this program is very popular among the students. The next program is sociology. Sociologists are scientists who can analyze the structures of social relations in the modern world and carry out consulting activities, different service in the spheres of state power and administration, business, culture, media, public opinion, research services. And as I already mentioned, we have our own sociological sociological office, which make service not only for university, but for different governmental and commercial structures. The next program is Foreign Regional Studies. Bachelors of this program, they possess a fundamental knowledge of foreign languages, history, geography, domestic and foreign policy, demography, culture, law, and economics. They are able to provide a diplomatic, foreign economic, cultural context of various countries and regions. In the master's degree program, you can choose a specialized direction. We have 3 directions. It's Middle East, China, and Russia, and adjacent regions. The next program is International Relations. The graduates of these programs, they are working in different spheres, from the bank operator to the first secretary of the embassy. Graduates of the department work in the central office of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Russia, embassies and consulates of Russia in the USA, Germany, Belgium, China, Egypt, Syria, Turkey, Morocco, and other countries. And the graduates of these programs also find a good job after finishing. And many graduates, they started their professional career in the country of origin, or even in very far regions from their hometown. The next program is philosophy. Graduates of the bachelor's degree in philosophy know logic, ethics, aesthetics, the theory of knowledge, the history of religions, and a number of other theoretical subjects. They can teach at the university, and most importantly, they are able to think and take non-standard decisions. It's very important, especially nowadays, because almost every day we have a non-standard situation, and we know we need non-standard decisions for these situations. And the students which finish these programs, they are able to provide these decisions. The next program is history. To study the past of mankind in all its diversity, to be able to collect historical information in archives, libraries, museums, stockpiles, and all this is ability of historians. In the master's degree program, you can deepen your knowledge, study the comparative history and dialogue of cultures, modern trends of the history of Russia and China, the history of the 19th and early 20th century, or become the ideologist of the new generation of mass media, world history and mass communications. It was the programs of the bachelor programs. We also have the master's programs of all 8 directions, as I already mentioned. I will know, on this slide you see the programs. It's 4 in regional studies, 3 profiles, Middle East, China, Russia, and adjacent regions. The next program is International Relations program, World Politics, Conceptual Frameworks and Intercultural Interaction, Global Security and Development Cooperation. The next program is Political Science program, Political Institutions, Processes and Technologies. Political Science program, Political Issues of a Globalizing World. We have also 2 history programs, World History and Mass Communication, Domestic History of the 19th century, beginning of the 21st century. Next, we have 2 programs, sociological program, Sociology of Management and Social Management, Theory, Methodology and Methods of Sociology. We also have the program in Public Administration and Philosophy and Arts and Humanities. And as I already mentioned, we have cooperation agreements with our partners from European University, from the Middle East universities, from the American universities, from Latin American universities, and other. And if you go to this step, you will be able to study 1 year at our university and 1 year at the university of our partner university. And you will receive 2 diplomas of RUDN University and of partner university. And at the end of my speech, I would also say that we have 4 postgraduate studies. If you decided to deepen your knowledge, if you decided to be more professional in science and to write scientific works, to participate in different conferences, in different surveys, studies, you are welcome to our graduate studies in sociological sciences, political sciences and regional sciences, historical sciences and archaeology, philosophy, ethics, and religious studies. And we also have 2 English programs, 2 English PhD programs. It's History of International Relations and Foreign Policy, International Affairs, Political Science, Russian and Comparative Studies. So if you go to this stage, you will be able to write your thesis and defend it in our dissertation council. And on this slide, you can see my contacts, the contacts of our admission committee. If you have additional questions, will be glad to reply in this chat or just write to my email, and I will reply to you with great pleasure. Thank you. If you have questions, you can write it or say, I don't know, is it possible?
Thank you, dear Nikolai. I am also a graduate of this faculty, and I'm very pleased to be working with you today. By the way, you have a question. Please don't forget, okay? Here on the chat, you can see the...
Yeah, I can see. Thank you.
For you. Yeah, okay. So, dear friends, I welcome you to today's educational meeting. My name is Ilnura. I am a Deputy Director for International Affairs of Engineering Academy. Just give me 1 second to share my presentation. Second, please. Do you see my presentation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So, and today I would like to present you an overview of the Academy of Engineering, one of the oldest faculties of the People's Friendship University of Russia. RUDN University, the most international higher education institution in Russia, was established in 1960, specifically for international students. A year later, the engineering faculty was established, and almost 60 years after its foundation, the Academy of Engineering has graduated more than 30,000 graduates from more than 100 countries. Please note that among our curricula, you can find both Russian and English language educational programs for bachelor, master degree, and postgraduate. So what is the Academy of Engineering exactly? Firstly, I would like to note that here at the university, we consider engineers to be researchers and inventors, the need for whom will never stop in our industrial world. Here on this slide, you can find the departments most in demand among international students, the number of which, by the way, is growing every year. I will briefly focus on each department. The Department of Civil Engineering prepares constructors, designers of construction buildings, highways, airfields, hydraulic, and other special structures. They have this department have own bachelor degree program, as you see on this slide, and master degree also in English taught. Next department is the Department of Mechanic and Mechatronic, whose students are engaged in the study of IT technologies, design of space system, creation of new materials based on nanotechnologies, and application of geoinformation technologies in the field of industry. The Department of Innovation Management in Industry present master programs for education in management fields of innovation activities of high-tech enterprises. The Department Mining and Oil and Gas Engineering specialized in subsoil use, exploration, development and production of mineral deposits, as well as the development of operation of oil and gas fields. If you are interested in machines and complex mechanisms, we await you at the Department of Mechanical and Instrumental Engineering. The department trains specialists in the field of design and creation of machine building, production, development, and implementation of production of technological processes. But if you consider yourself a creative person, please pay attention to the Department of Architecture, which trains specialists in architectural design of buildings and structures, design of industrial and social objects. Please note that the duration of the bachelor degree in architecture is 5 years. Other bachelor degrees program, the duration of them is 4 years. So, what about the science? Today, Academy is developing in 4 conceptual scientific and educational areas of cooperation with the other universities and, of course, with scientific organization. First one is the digital technologies of industrial production, where the point of interest is digital modeling of construction and new composite materials creation. Next up is development of the next generation space system. Third one, focus on smart technologies and technologies of smart city, entitled System Engineering and Human Life Environment. And the last direction is technologies of rational subsoil use. Primary interest of which is technologies of remote sensing data for solving problems in different industries, including the oil and gas engineering. All this direction incorporate the effort of the Academy on its way to improvement of educational and scientific practices. A huge part of educational process for engineer in training includes research works. It is important for all engineer specialists, which in turn requires a good lab facility. The Academy has many different laboratories, as you see on this slide, scientific training centers, and even its own mission control center. Our equipment meets modern requirements and greatly facilitates students of difficult specialties, helping them understand various processes clearly. So on this slide, you can see our programs in postgraduate fields, both in Russian and English taught. An essential part of the scientific life at the university is active work of our postgraduate students. It consists mostly of the articles, publications, and participation of students in international scientific conferences. Considering the cooperation with European universities, it is worth noting this one of the main achievements of our academy. A multidisciplinary dual diploma master program, Space Mission and System Design, which is being implemented with jointly IEFT Graduate School of Engineering in France. This is a unique opportunity for engineering students to get 2 diplomas and obtain education from 2 institutes. 3 semesters you will study at France and 1 semester at our university in Moscow. During the time of your studies, we are ready to offer you various academic mobility programs. What does it mean? That simply means you will have the opportunity to get a short or a long internship at our partners' universities abroad. The list of such universities is growing every year. To say more, we've been cooperating with famous university in Turkey. It's a Middle East Technical University in Turkey. Yeah, sorry, here this slide. Sorry, for a few, we have good cooperation with this university, conducting academic exchange programs of students in various fields of engineering education. So RUDN University is an excellent platform for active social and cultural life. Within the walls of our university, you can unlock your potential not only in education, but also in other important fields. On this slide, you can see the names of winners of sports festivals, technical competitions, and various technical conferences. Surely, we never forget about our former students and keep in touch with them even after their graduation. Some students stay in Russia and successfully find a job within the university walls. And also, some of them who have gone to their home countries, being highly qualified specialists, and now sending us their offers of cooperation. On this slide, you can see the regalia of our most outstanding alumni. We urgently await talented and ambitious students who are ready to work for their future today. You can find more information about our Academy of Engineering on our official website. Also, we have social networks in Russia, the famous VK, and Facebook, and also Instagram. So there was a little information about the Academy of Engineering. And I would like to say thank you very much for your attention. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to contact with me. This is my email. Thank you very much.
So what's next? I see the question of Kenner. No, of Tugrul. A few words about the application. In the face of the latest situation with the pandemic and virus, our university we made the simplification of making application. It was prolonged till 30 of October. You can fill in your application. You can send all the information, all the necessary documents. You can find the list of these documents at our official website. And if the pandemic situation with the pandemic will not change till this period, the classes will start online, distant classes. But I hope that from the 1st of September, the situation will be perfect and you will be able to start classes here. And it's just replying to the question of Tugurul Eroglu. So if you are ready, and you should fill in the application form on our website and keep in touch with the department of your region. It means European department. And as for presentation, please, I will write my email, and you can also send me your email and I will send it to you, this presentation. I don't know where I can share it in this chat. I think it's not possible.
I think you can copy and paste it on the chat box. Can you reach it?
And chat?
Yeah.
One second. I will try. No, it's not working.
Okay, so I can share it for you. Do you want to share your email address, right?
No, I will write my. I thought that I can share my presentation here. Yeah, email. I
misunderstood.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to add before we close this?
I don't know. I think we represent our university, and we made the presentation of our faculties. Maybe you have a question for us. I'll be glad to reply.
So basically, most of the time the students are very curious about life in Russia and the food and social life. You can maybe briefly talk about this.
In the international atmosphere. And of course, in our campus, for example, there are national kitchens of all the continents. There are people of different languages. And here you can, for example, at one week you can taste the national cuisine of Bolivia, and next week you can travel to China and taste all the delicious food from China. We have the very interesting international life, cultural life, because our students, they sing, they participate in different theaters, they participate in sport competitions, in scientific events, and it's about our university. And of course, your students may be interested in the climate. It's colder than in Turkey, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, because it's not. Sometimes you like to change the hot climate for cold, and also we organize many different trips, excursions, events all around Russia. And if you go to Russia, you will not regret, I think, because I can tell you more things about different curiosities, about events, about people which we have. But historically, we have the good connection, the good cooperation with Turkey. And I think in some ways we are close to each other. and you will not be shocked about our culture.
Great. I have one last question. I'll read it for you. Do you have a chemical engineering master's program? Because when I checked your school's website, I could not find any clear information about this.
For Elnora.
No, yes, unfortunately, we have no this program at this moment. Yeah. You mean the chemical engineering? Yes, chemical engineering.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, we have no this program at that moment. We have the classic engineering education.
Okay. All right. We have come to the end of our time. So I guess you covered everything. But in case there are more questions, they can always contact you on your personal emails, I suppose. Thank you so much, Nikolai and Elnura. I think Mukachev is also here. I saw her comment. And Anastasia probably lost her connection and couldn't get back. But thank you all for participating. It was great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And you are welcome at our university.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Bye.